we are now live. Hi, Gary. Hi, Northampton. Is that Access Johnson County? Yeah, all right. Hi. Hi, long time. Thousands of miles. Hey, John. All right. I'm William Friedman, and this is the last stop on the cross-country local, an expedition to go from the Atlantic to the Pacific using only local and regional transit and the occasional ride share. I made it. There's just one more travel day. Now, the buses and trains don't run so much over the weekends, so I'm here in the Hilton Garden Inn in Sacramento, just waiting for Monday and for the fast train to take me to Fairfield, Fairfield, and then from Fairfield to El Cerrito, and then the BART to take me from El Cerrito del Norte to Powell Street, and then for the outbound 5 train to take me to Cabrillo and La Playa near Ocean Beach. And then I will set eyes on the Pacific Ocean, and the cross-country local will have pulled into the terminal. And this exercise will be done Monday night, according to my schedule. Okay. Okay, so record number 106. On day 57, that is Monday evening, December 14th, on the last leg, the Phoenix to San Francisco leg, I will depart Market and Powell stop for the Cabrillo and La Playa stop along the Golden Gate. No, it's not Golden Gate Transit. It's, I'm going to have to correct that. But I'm taking the 5R toward Ocean Beach. I'll be getting on at 7:22. These buses run every 6 minutes. And at 7:57 p.m., it is scheduled to roll into Cabrillo and La Playa. And there's a $2.25 fare. So yeah, that's the view from here. And I'm going to have to get out a press release to the San Francisco media to that effect and reach out individually to my many friends who live in the Bay Area and just let them know where and when I'll be arriving and see if anyone's going to buy me a drink. Maybe put me up for the night. And then I guess Tuesday I'll fly home. And who knows what happens from there. I'd venture a guess that it is warmer here in PA than in California. Could be. Gary, what's the temperature there? It's a little cool here, but no fun. Right away you came. No, actually, Lillian, I want you to fly me home. I know you know how. The mid-60s? Yeah, it's probably a little cooler here. It's funny, I woke up this morning in Lake Tahoe, or just in the town of South Lake Tahoe, California. And I went early in the morning to run some errands. And so it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking around Lake Tahoe with my coat open and no hat, no gloves. And I'm just walking around perfectly comfortable. Now, I know that I'm a little more thick-blooded than the locals because I've lived most of my life in the Northeast U.S. and, born and raised and live there now. So I'm used to cold weather. So I knew that locals would be kind of wimpy from my perspective when it comes to the cold. So I see everyone all bundled up as I'm walking down Emerald Bay Road, and everyone's freezing their sexual organs off, and I'm perfectly comfortable. It's a little cool. I need the winter coat, but it doesn't need to be zipped up. Don't need a hat, don't need gloves, don't need scarf. And I pass a bank that had the time and temperature, and it had the time right, but there's no way it was only 14 degrees out. And so I pulled out my phone and said, Siri, what's the temperature? And Siri told me the current temperature is 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So when you hear about it being a dry cold or a high altitude cold and it's not going to feel as cold, that's a fact. I was really surprised. I was totally comfortable. It was 15 degrees outside. Don't know what to tell you. That just struck me as bizarre when I found out that bank sign was indeed in Fahrenheit, not in Celsius. But anyway, yeah, so all this wraps up about 8 p.m. Monday. So if you're in the Bay Area or you know someone who's in the Bay Area, sure, please have them, my light rail ticket from here in Sacramento, I'll add that to my collection. So yeah, let's have a party Monday night, so Tuesday I can fly home. And that's about the story from here. Anyone else want to share? Again, my name's William Friedman. This is the Cross Country Local, an expedition from the Atlantic to the Pacific across the United States using only local and regional transit, community rideshare, and scope party. Yeah, we're going to have to scope that. I will be scoping as I get off that bus. If there's any other scopers in San Francisco, and there's got to be, I mean, it's where the freaking summit's going to be. So yeah, let's definitely have a scope party. Odessa crew, why don't you come on out? Chance to redeem yourselves. Did you ever get a ride yesterday on Craigslist? Yes, Jess, I did. You have a bunch of friends in the area. Why not stay longer? I've got friends here. I got family I haven't seen in 2 months. The people in Frisco can come visit me too. But no, I'll spend an evening. And, I don't know what time Tuesday I'll get a flight out, or I might hold off till Wednesday. It's dependent. I haven't booked a ticket yet, so we'll see how that goes. But definitely, by lunchtime Thursday I'll be home, and hopefully a little before that. Let's see. So yeah, this is the Cross Country Local. Please follow me here on Periscope for what it's worth. It's going to be over soon. And invite your friends, and follow the Cross Country Local community page on Facebook, and hashtag XCLocal Charlie Local for Cross Country Local on Instagram and Twitter. So that's about it. I'll check in over the weekend if other things are... What am I going to do next? I bet your wife misses me. Aw, how much are you betting? No, so what next? I have some ideas, but it pretty much depends. I mean, first of all, I've got to write a book about this. This is absolutely a book. Secondly, I've got to get a job. The reason I did this in part is because I was going crazy and driving everyone in my family crazy because I've been out of work for a couple of years. And, I'm not crying poverty, although if you care to contribute, there's a GoFundMe campaign for the Cross Country Local. So we went on GoFundMe and threw me a few bucks. I really could use the cash. Yes, I've been out of work for a couple of months, cracking open piggy banks that I was hoping not to crack open. But, first world problems, I've got those piggy banks. But if you can help me out, and if I've provided that kind of entertainment value for you, I would appreciate it if you went on GoFundMe and made a donation to Cross Country Local. But anyway, I do need to find a job. I'm hoping that a company that my background is in IT management, consulting, and pre-sales. So it's my hope and expectation that some kind of technology company will see the value in having somebody with my unique credential representing them to the transit industry. So hopefully that'll come through. Um, if not something's got to give. Something has got to give. It's been 2 years. This is, you know, what do you want? 15 years with IBM, master's degree, obviously a very good project manager. That's what this has been, an exercise in project management, um, from assessment through plan and detailed design and finally implementation. Hurry and write that book. Tell you what, Jess, if I write that book, will you read it on your on your scopes? Well, of course. Okay. Well, we'll see how this goes. I've got a title in mind, which I'm not ready to reveal yet. But I actually heard from one publisher. He said no. So I mean, that's got to give too. But if the question when you say what next isn't about uh, what I'm going to do career wise or what I'm going to do as a result of cross country local. Привет, как дела? Uh, if the question is, do I have another stunt in mind? Yes. Yes, I do. And it will be very, very loud. And that's all I'm going to tell you for right now. But like I said, follow Cross Country Local here on Periscope, and invite your friends to follow it on Periscope. Follow Cross Country Local community page on Facebook, hashtag XCLocal for Cross Country Local, X-Ray Charlie Local, on Instagram and Twitter. Very little can I speak. It's for those of you who are tuning in late. Oh, by the way, Jess, thank you so much for the Lisa Loeb tip. That was awesome. Yeah, oops, doesn't work on my. But yeah, thanks for putting me on to the Lisa Loeb solo. That was very cool. So yeah, I do have an idea, but anyway, Cross Country Local. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Here on Periscope, support it. Support the Cross Country Local on GoFundMe if you can. My name's William Friedman, and I will see you along the infinitesimally short route. You have a nice day too.